In this demonstration, I'm going to show you what a task package is and how to use it. I'm going to go to the PM task setup and PM setup screen. When I get here, I'm going to go to the middle tab, number 3, and I'm going to notice I have a few tasks listed here. Now, what a task package is a group of tasks. In this case, we're looking at roller chain 30. It's 3 tasks with an interval. And then it also has a name. And the name is just to help me to remember what the task package is composed of. Okay, what a task package is not. It is not a PM list. In other words, I can't assign a task package out to one of my maintenance technicians. What I'm going to use it for is to help me build my PM list quickly. And I'll demonstrate that in a moment. Essentially, when I add a task package to a piece of equipment for the purposes of building a PM, it's going to copy all 3 tasks and all 3 intervals onto the piece of equipment all at once. So this saves quite a bit of time rather than adding these one at a time. Additionally, notice that they're global. And they are optional. You can go ahead and add the tasks one at a time if you'd like. But they are global. And by global, it means that they're shared between all plants, facilities, colleges, hospitals, whatever it is you're managing. Okay? So being shared that way is an important benefit of the task package. In the case where you had, say, for example, a corporate maintenance manager that puts out directives for how to maintain various things. So let's just say, for example, they have a certain way they want you to service a gearbox. So for every gearbox that you do, you're going to always apply a task package. When you do that, you know you're going to be in compliance with corporate, and you're also going to do it all in one button click. So it's going to put all the tasks in there that are required very quickly. So let's go ahead and create a task package. So I click the new button, and I'm just going to call it, I'll call it Gearbox 90. So I'll say a 90-day PM on a gearbox. So I'll pick 90. Now on these interval drop downs, you can type. Most of the drop downs are select, but of course if you're entering numbers, you need to be able to put whatever you want in there. Okay, so we gave it a name, we gave it an interval. Now let's find some PM tasks to add to this task package. So we can just scroll through here and try to find what we need, or we could use our task filter. And let's see, I don't see a gearbox one in here, but let's check the lubrication one. Change oil. Let's see, well, check oil level and gearbox. That's kind of redundant, but we're just doing an example here. I'll just throw a couple more in here. And some of these are very redundant, which is probably not a good idea to have these even in your task database because they can cause confusion. So I would suggest probably getting rid of one of those that says fill the gearbox. Okay, so we have 3 in there. Let me just throw one more in there. Okay, and I save it. And okay, so I have this task package. It's got 4 tasks with a 9-day interval and a name. And I look at this and I notice, well, wait a minute. I don't really want this in there. So how do I get rid of that? Well, in pretty much every case in the program, I left click on the row, highlight it, click delete, and that gets rid of it. Well, in this case, it's slightly different. If you do that, you're going to delete the whole task package. Okay, so what happens if you use this task package on multiple equipment items and then you come in here and accidentally delete the task package or delete some of the needed tasks from the task package? Well, it's not going to affect where you used it because the task package is not linked to the PM. When this task package is used to build a PM list, as you'll see in a moment, the tasks are simply copied row for row onto the equipment to build the PM list. So there's no harm in doing that other than you'd have to rebuild this, which would take a few seconds. But the proper way to modify an existing task package is to click anywhere on any of these, doesn't matter which one, and then come down here and pick the one you don't want, arrow key it back over. Now by the same token, if we wanted to add something to it, we could do that too. We could just arrow key something back the other direction. So that's how you modify them. All right, so let me go ahead and save that. And there's 3 tasks in it. So let's go ahead and use it. All right, so I'm going to go to the PM Task List tab. And I click Edit. And let's see, I'll pick a piece of equipment. Okay, this 90-degree roller bed doesn't have anything on it. So rather than picking a task and an interval individually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a task package. So I'll pick Gearbox 90. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and assign it to somebody, initialize the start date, and then click Save. Okay, so it put all 3 of these tasks onto this PM all at once. So let's see what this looks like. If we go to the PM screen and we do a filter on that piece of equipment, we'll see that yes, indeed, they are there. And we can go ahead and bring that up in print preview. And so, I mean, that was kind of a small example of just 3 tasks, but that's how you would use the task package. And it could be 3 tasks, or it could be 300 tasks. Either way, it's a big time saver.